First game of the season. Let's get it. We got the Bengals. They ain't nothing.
It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium, right on the banks of the Ohio River.
I like getting the ball I have anyway.
Season between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back on this one, so the new season will
Joey Burrow.
25-yard line.
No, I'm playing with the Chargers. I ain't playing with the Bengals. I'm a diehard Chargers fan. The only Chargers fan you probably know.
Is the #1 overall pick out of LSU.
I take pride in it too.
Joe Burrow.
They suck right now, but they can't suck forever. And when they pull through, I don't want nobody to say I wasn't no bandwagon. I was there with the horrible season.
Replacing Andy Dalton after a long run here in Cincy. Joe Burrow, the face of the franchise.
The reason why I'm doing this is because they can't be good in real life. Let's make them good in the video game. So let's get this popping.
At the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Bengals. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Give me that. Give me that. No.
That's knocked down and incomplete. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play. Well, Charles, we take a look here at the draft class for this offense. Overall, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know the fans don't want to hear it, but it always takes 2, 3, 4 years until we know whether this is truly panned out or not. And when you take the quarterback in the first round,
Higgins.
everybody wants him on the field right away. But the best thing is if
He had to go. He had to tell Ocho 6 he got his number, bro. Cause you just can't wear that. You gotta be the shit wearing that. Oh, I missed that tackle. You're looking like the real Chargers right now. Shit. It's alright.
So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 34. Throwing again, it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzomah.
He ain't doing nothing special. We gotta get a sack. Where's my man Joey Bosa at? We gotta get that pressure. Melvin Ingram out.
Just built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
I'm about to crack him. We got my man Derwin. Alright, 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. What we got? 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Get that pressure up the middle, Murray. Ah, he can't wear 85 dropping that. You can't wear 85 dropping that.
Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, I guarantee you at least one defensive back out there.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
And hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
I'm gonna take it.
Season, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. It's on the board.
So here we go, week 1 for the LA Chargers. It's not, as we thought in the offseason, Tyrod Taylor under center. It will be instead the 6th overall pick from April, Justin Herbert.
And partner, this one was a surprise to me, because I thought Justin Herbert would sit around for a little while because of Tyrod Taylor's connection with the head coach, Anthony Lynn. They had been together in Buffalo. I figured he would get the ball. But this rookie had a big preseason, and they're banking on his potential, getting even better with actual play.
First play.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right sideline, that's complete. And he takes it beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, second down.
I'm surprised, like, how good, like, Justin Herbert is, though. Like, I mean, he's still a rook, and, you know, he ain't...
The play fake to Eckler. It's
yeah, throw that away. Oh, so...
picked up by Jesse Bates.
That's crazy. Back to what I was saying. That was a fluke. I'm surprised at how good Jay Herb is. Like, and yeah, he got a nickname. He's either Jay Herbo or Jay Herb. But he's a really good quarterback, bro. Like, I didn't see him a lot when he was at Oregon. I'm really surprised at how, like, good he is early. But that could be a blessing and a curse, because, you know, some quarterbacks make a leap in their rookie season, kind of like how Joe, I wish that guy from Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield, he had a great rookie season, and then, you know, look what happened the second season when teams get a little feel what you do. But I think Jay Herb is going to be a great quarterback in this league for a long time. If he just stays healthy, and if we can get a better coach, because I'm telling you, man, like,
fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for the pro.
Anthony Lynn gotta go, bro. Like, ain't no way. Like, we lost 45 to zip to the Patriots. Like, their Patriots not even that good.
And he's gonna be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Let me focus, guys.
Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
That's easy.
Herbert, open man is Anderson. And he is going to
quick read.
First down as
and just so you know, guys, I'm gonna throw at least 1 or 2 picks a game. I'm a gunslinger. Like, let me see. Oh, cut back. So just, you know, just guys, you know, I'm gonna throw probably 1 or 2 picks.
To the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, you're trying to dart through.
Where man Keenan Allen at? We gotta get him involved.
Nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? Herb, come on now. He was open. Gotta feed him that. Get back on.
And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have
little
the
Ecky.
Chargers first down as they're able to get
Little
the
Austin Ecky.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Running on first down, Eckler.
Woo! He ain't going nowhere though. He don't got no acceleration. Alright, Keenan, now let's get you involved.
Considering the blitz that they just had against him.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. I enjoy watching Keenan Allen play. Such passion, such drive, such physicality. 104 receptions last year. 1,199 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's made 3.
Ooh, the route. The route. The route.
Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Chargers
the route, though.
This a close game again. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterback? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Joey
And
B.
he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and learning all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Burrow with a throw caught by Green. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Boyd's the target and he hands it over the middle.
That's a sack.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Burrow looking to pass. There's a short one by Uzama.
Yo. Hey,
And he went
yo.
backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to
Yo,
develop. Never got
that's
going.
crazy.
A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he's going to be brought down.
I thought it was 3rd down.
The final play of this 1st quarter. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Chargers 7.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon.
I missed my tackle.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
We remind you, lots more to come here this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut at SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he still
Ecky.
is yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. caught. Keenan Allen. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete.
Beautiful.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Bengals 17-yard line.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because other...
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown and they wear down a defense.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was brought down by Chris.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That's tough to play zone defense where they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Burrow.
Yeah.
And he's wrapped up.
Yeah.
Taken down. Back at the 25.
Yeah.
Jerry Tillery busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And 12.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And it's a fumble.
Fumble.
And picked up by the Chargers.
Yes, sir.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And that one will fall incomplete. Herbert on the clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. On the screen, this is Eckler. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Herbert.
Oh, my.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off here the 29. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Burrow on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. From the gun, Herbert flushed out right. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Herbert on the keeper.
Well, this has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you get put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
They'll try the air now with Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Try to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Very quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And that went off the mark a little late with a throw.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. L.A. set to take over again on offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Herbert now. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
Now Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the...
Herbert has it knocked
Oh.
free. And the Bengals have recovered it.
A fumble on the play.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the #1 thing, take care of the football.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Well, he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd down, Eckler. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Eckler, the Charger.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Got a man, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When I watched Mike Williams play receiver at Clemson, one of the things I was drawn to is toughness. This is a guy who took some big-time hits out in the field as the #1 receiver and kept finding ways to make plays. And finally it's paid off for him because in 2019, that was first 1,000-yard season in the NFL and averaged over 20 yards per catch.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Chargers 17.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And Allen's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back down as well.
Open man is Anderson.
Herbert's pass.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. For Virgil Green, his 1st touchdown as a Los Angeles Charger. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bumbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Herbert, and he's got it complete to Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football, but 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
14-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Herbert found his target. It's Anderson. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Eckler. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits into the pocket, it doesn't matter if they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
29-yard line.
Burrow now, a big spot for the Heisman Trophy winner.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Mixon is running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. Green's got it over the middle.
Come on, man.
He'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that's
It's a
going to
fucking
be
lead.
incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Again, it's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Nice catch there by A.J. Green, and at the beginning of his career, a perennial Pro Bowl receiver. Been dinged up a little bit the last 2 years, but now he gets a fresh...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here we go with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Logan Wilson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for the Chargers, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.